What's going on? Okay, new hair. Is it cute? Yes, it is. This part lost its curl. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. But it's okay. It still looks cute. Anyway, this is like goddess braids with two different colors, red and white. I did this with green last year. Exactly last year over the summer. But I did a lot more braids, but I think this amount of braids turned out way better. Anyway, so I'm losing a little bit of weight and I'm feeling all right. My blood pressure is a little bit high. So I'm about to get some grapefruit. Oh yeah, by the way, hold on. So since I have chronic hypertension or whatever, so as not to die, right? I gotta watch my blood pressure, eat less salt, all that good stuff. And I like to do things natural. Like by now, I feel like, I've kind of explained how I don't like doctors, hospitals. I don't like big pharma pills and stuff unless I, pain and all that good stuff, right? If I'm dying or if I'm in pain that I can't take, yeah, of course I'll take some pills. But I'm not going to take vaccines. I'm not going to, I'm definitely not going to take pills that'll cause me to lose my hair. So, which I know that blood pressure medicine does, right? And I just brought my hair back. Oh, let me show you what I use. As I yawn in your face. Sorry. Okay. Y'all, 2 minutes into editing this video, I realized that I forgot to tell you guys why I even mentioned that about the blood pressure and the damn grapefruit and the damn blood pressure medicine. Yeah, I want to keep my hair, so this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually just eat some grapefruit. So when I'm shopping in a few minutes here, I'm going to get some grapefruit, okay? And let me show you why. Because first of all, I read that grapefruit helps with high blood pressure, to lower your blood pressure. And before I even had to go to the hospital, I had gotten a whole big old bottle of grapefruit and I was eating it because I knew I already had high blood pressure. So yep. And let me show you what they had on the blood pressure medication paperwork and the bottle, because it has directions on the bottle. Oh, this looks so crazy just having it crooked like this. On the bottle it says, do not eat grapefruit. Do not take with grapefruit. Okay, you have to take one or the other. Either you're gonna go natural or you're gonna go the big pharma way. You can't do both, okay? Which I thought was so funny. I'm like, oh wow. But people don't read, so I'm getting into that habit. I'm reading. Okay, and that's what I noticed. So anyway, back to whatever I was talking about with the oil. All right. Okay. This is that blood pressure medicine I was sent home with. Procardia XL. What is that? But it says these are the messages that come with it. And look at number 2. Avoid taking grapefruit juice or grapefruit with meds. So now we're just going to look it up real quick. Does grapefruit lower blood pressure? Doesn't it? Yes. Grapefruit may help lower blood pressure. Okay, and what do the studies show? It's a good source of potassium. It's a good mineral for healthy blood pressure. But it can interact with certain medications. So I guess that medication that they were trying to send me home with. Okay, so what I did to grow my hair back thicker, yeah, sorry. So I think my hair is naturally thin. I honestly, no, I don't think that. It's naturally thick. It's just that it's fine. Okay, so that's my deal. All right. When I'm careless with it, I just kind of rip it out. It gets really thin. I have like spots, bald spots, or like spaces. You can see my scalp very easily, and all that jazz. When I'm taking good care of it, it gets thicker at the roots, and then, you know, my bad, fuller, right? All right, so I got it to get thick enough to where when I wear braids, you know, I don't have just one or two or three. I have, you know, a few where I can wear it and it looks like a full head, right? So this is what I do. So we all know this is base oil. This is the oil that I pour everything into. What do I pour in there? Well, this is what I pour in there. That good old rosemary. Alright. Now, okay, I usually don't get Jamaican black castor. This is honestly the first time. Usually I have the essential oil rosemary drops where you only have to put a couple drops in there. So I can't find that though, so I had to buy that one. But anyway, then I use this one. This is new. I don't actually, as far as biotin, I usually take the pills when I remember, but I'm really bad at taking pills. I cannot be a pill popper. Like, I will forget unless I'm in pain, and then I'll remember to take pills. But if I'm taking pills just for my health or, you know, for things like that, it's not gonna happen. So this is what I use. Yeah, I don't know what that 99.9% is, but most of it is natural apparently. So we go with this one. Where did I find this? Don't know. But anyway, oh, that's by Kiss too. I didn't even realize that's by Kiss. Okay, Kiss. I like Kiss. Kiss is cool. This I got. I didn't even mean to get it because usually I use. Oh, I threw it away. But I usually use the other one, the white jar with the. It's called braiding gel. It's. Anyway, the product is orange and it smells really good. Anyway, I usually use that, but I ran out and I just had to get something really quick. But anyway, so I pour these two into the this bottle, and I like this oil because it smells good. It smells like powder fresh deodorant, and you know, it's for your hair, nails, and your whole body, so you can just put it all over the place. So it just smells really good. I like it. But yeah, that's what I do. So I just actually have to make a bottle right now. Don't know how. This is rice water that I just put in one of these bottles. Rice water that I used the other day when I washed my hair. But anyway, I got, you know, stay stocked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pour this in there somehow. Let me oil my hair. Anyway, just gonna oil my hair. And then I'll, without, so this doesn't have the boosters. I didn't boost it yet. So I'm gonna empty more oil out, oil my hair. Probably oil the kids' hair real quick. And then I'm gonna boost it with these so I can have a booster. Because I don't have one. And I'm not trying to lose my hair because I just had this baby. So anyway, give me 1 second while I do that, and I'm gonna come back, boost it, and then we're gonna plan. Me and you, we are going to plan out our next 60 days because it starts now. Honestly, new hair. We got a whole new 60-day. We're gonna do a whole new 60-day list, and we're gonna get it done like we got it done the last 60 days. And recap real quick before I go empty this oil out. Recap real quick. So here's where we are at. All right. Last time the IRS was like, "Hey, we actually didn't receive your money," but their transcripts says that they did. My pay stubs say that they did, and you know, we have evidence that says that they did accept it, process it. receive it and indeed process it. So what are they talking about? I don't know, but we're going to demand accounting on that account and say, hey, it looks like you guys' accounting is a little off and wrong. You know, you guys are loud and wrong. So how about this? Why don't you check I've checked my records, and this is what my records say. So how about you go and check your records and see where somebody messed up because somebody's not counting right, okay? All right, so that's what we're going to say to the IRS. And then I'm going to actually, okay, so that's that part with IRS for now. And then when we get back, we're going to do a whole list of everything that we'll send. But that's just where we're at with that. Where else are we? We're with the credit. Excuse me. Wow, my bad. With the credit, Experian cooperated. Okay, they did everything that I told them to do. Now we have to go back and get TransUnion and Equifax up to speed. Okay, get them going so that they can do what they were supposed to do. Then, where else are we at? Honestly, those are the two big things that happened within the past 60 days that I will say has we've gotten somewhere with, and that we need to pick back up from. Everything else, I feel like, I don't remember. I think that was it. But I do have a bunch of mail that I have to go over, and I will do that. I gotta respond to some things. But honestly, that's about it. And then there's a new, something new that I'm gonna send to the IRS. Oh, no. One other thing. Okay, so I sent in 1099-Cs for my school debt, my student loan, and oh gosh, what was it? It was something. It wasn't a credit card. It was a student loan and something. And they sent me back 2 1096 forms to fill out and return. So, and I figured out what that is, what that's for. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a 1099 OID with that. Just learned how. So, that's what I'm going to do. And, yeah, so this is going to be exciting. So that's going to be on the new list. So actually that's going to be in response to what they sent, which was in the past 60 days. So I'm going to take care of that. So those are the 3 things, okay? We're going to do by 3s. It's fine. I don't want to overwhelm myself, you know. I've got 5 kids now here with me 24/7. I've got 7 altogether. Oh no, 7 that solely came from me, and 8 altogether that I'm still working on the court cases for. So there's a lot going on, but that's going to be later because the date was actually pushed back, which is a good thing. It sucks because I miss my babies terribly. But it gives me enough time to honestly do a lot of the other things that I wanted to do in terms in regards to that case. So that's going to be worked on later. For right now, we're going to do those 3 things. Dealing with what the IRS sent me to fill out, the 1096s, and then responding with the OIDs as well. Responding to the fact that they did accept, process, receive, and all of that, that payment, okay? And then we're going to respond to, oh gosh, I keep forgetting. But anyway, you heard it, okay? You already know. I'm not going to say it again. Anyway, those are 3 things, and then, so let me go empty this oil, be right back, and then we'll create a new list, okay? Alright, so, I emptied a little bit more, not a lot, you know, I don't know, I'm just trying to, I'm gonna oil the, little curly strands, too, in case that does something. It helps it to not mat up. I don't know. I still have to figure out how to take care of this part when the little curly wavy parts when they're in the braids, because it's like I don't want to braid the braids. I want the braids to stay straight. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how to do that yet. But I'm gonna still wear this style until I figure it out, you know, because it's cute. I like it, and I like the two different colors. I got a compliment on it when I went out to get my feet done. Finally get my feet done yesterday. You know, I like shocking people. I shocked them with my hair. Because in the sun, it just looks really pretty. It looks really pretty. Okay? But anyway, so now we're going to add this oil to the oil so it can be boosted. And we're going to talk about, what we're going to do for the next 60 days, okay? So we're going to go back and forth with TransUnion. That's number one. Number two is going back and forth with the IRS, which is cool because they just like to send letters. And I like to write letters. Or I like to ask ChatGPT to write me letters, okay? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Oh, let's do it. I don't even know. We got like this much left. You see that? So we just gonna pour it. I don't even know and I don't even care. Okay, we just want to boost. Boost it. Okay, that's good. That's good right there. And then, so I figured out how, or you know what? This is what happens. So if you don't know this moniker, Don Cologne, okay? If you don't know nothing about that, I paid $50 to learn how to borrow from myself. Now, I already figured how to borrow from myself with this whole other process, right? That I'm already going back and forth with the IRS, right? But there's a lot of different ways. So you wanna know what I'm about to do? I'm about to just do it all. Because without action, knowledge without action is just dead. It's nothing. You can't do nothing. You're not gonna get nowhere. So I'm gonna just try it. I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do everything and be like, listen, I sent you how many payments already? Alright, how many payments now? Okay. And the post office said that you received them all. And the transcript said that you processed them all. So what is the hold up, buckaroo? That's exactly what I'm gonna say. Exactly like that. Alright, done. There we go, back to the top a little bit. I'm just gonna shake it up just a little bit, you know. Shake that mess right there. Now we got the boosted, hold on. Anyway, now we got the boosted oil. We are good to go. Everybody's oiled down. Smelling good. Now, I do have my rice water still. And it shouldn't stink because it's not in rice. There's no rice in it. So I kind of just soaked it for a few hours and then just transferred it in here when I was done. So I don't have to waste it because, you know, and I don't have any protein conditioner. So that's basically why I made this. Because I ran out of the protein conditioner that I usually get that I still don't know the name of. I just know what it looks like. But, you know, when things are running low and you got a whole nother mouth to feed and a whole nother set of diapers to buy, kind of got to get natural. Alright? So we went with I had the rice left, so we went with the rice water. I still had these bottles I stocked up on, thank God. So that's another reason why I firmly believe in stocking up. Just in case something happens, because nobody's, you know, things happen and you run out of money sometimes. So better hope you have something in the back, in the bottom of the barrel. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's what happened. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. So basically I learned that the OID is a check. You can write it as a check, which is amazing. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have like 4 entities that I done created. One of them being the Confess and Conquer. I'm going to learn to trademark all of it because I did the copyrights, sure. But trademarking is like the top-notch, tip-top, whatever. You know, nobody can break through sort of deal. So that's what I'm going to do also. You know, So that's number 2 and 3. And then what? And then what? Within these 60 days, I'm gonna get a whole new passport. Okay. I'm gonna get a whole new passport. Then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tighten up my trust game. Now, that whole thing, I've already got a lot of stuff going, so that's gonna take like a few months to where I don't know. I think I'll be okay with retaining the information because it's just a lot of information, like dealing with trusts and because I'm already like knee deep. I was gonna say something else. Knee deep in all these other things, and then I'm going back and forth with them. Like I'm like in the middle of the action, so to speak. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't want anything to fall to the wayside to where I just really don't get to it. So number 1, this video is going to be a reminder of everything that I wanted to get done as well. So there we have it. Wow, hold on. So anyway, that's what where we're at, where we're going, what we're doing, looking like this. Okay. And honestly, I feel like this is good for a great way to start out for me, just because, as I said before, I do procrastinate a lot. I'm a procrastinator and I need deadlines. Like I can't just not like wow, my glasses. I gotta get new glasses in the next 60 days too. Let me finish my sentence. Wow. I can't just like not have a deadline and just go and just try to do stuff because it won't get done. I might have ADHD too. Like I get distracted so easily, and then I'll be like, oh, and then forget what I was doing, and then go back to it like days later, and that's not good. So I need a deadline, and this is good because it gives me a deadline, and then I'm able to expect this of myself and then work to get it done in that time and be like, hey, how good are you? Can you get this? Can you get the results you need in that amount of time? Because a lot of people don't even get there. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to get that Experian account freaking updated in 45 days. Which was cool with everything deleted off. So that was that. I'm still running off that high, you know. So that's why I'm excited to tackle TransUnion in them, because what I learned that, hey, the way that I did it was like, I feel like it's the most effective way without even knowing that it was so effective. Like I literally created my own process with that, which was my goal, which honestly is my goal with all of this. Like, yeah, I'm learning how to fill out the forms and what to say and what laws go where and what laws apply to what situation. But the whole process itself, it's like, I feel like that's what a lot of teachers also are trying to get everybody else to understand. It's like, hey, I can tell you the answer, but if you're not actually doing the work and creating your own process of this is what you're saying and how you're saying it in each round, so to speak, then what are you doing? You know, nothing's gonna get done and nothing will happen because you don't have your own experience with it. So that's exciting. I'm excited. So that's what. So today, what's happening today? Just today, because I know what I'm doing in the next 60 days. What am I gonna do today? As soon as I turn this camera off, as soon as I go back in that room and tend to the children, what I'm gonna do is fix my glasses. Hey, that's number 1. Second, I'm gonna order groceries. That's number 2. We need groceries. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, and so is everyone else. Number 3 is I'm gonna actually do that IRS letter because it's been sitting there. The response, I have all the proof already. I already made copies of all the proof. I literally just need to write the letter and put it in the mailing and just fucking send it off. So let's not procrastinate anymore on that, and let's actually get that out. Okay, so I think that's number 3 of what I'm gonna do today. Just today, right? Just today. I don't want to get overwhelmed. Okay. Just today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to fix our glasses, order this food, and we're going to get that IRS letter ready to be mailed. Okay, I would say in the mail, but it's already late, and I don't want to drop it off outside of the post office. I want to go inside the post office and drop it off. Okay, that's just me. Okay, so boom. All right, they're calling me. I guess this is done. We know what we're doing. Do you know what you're doing? And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.